What is good, Darkness? Your boy Zay coming to another video, and in this video, we're gonna talk about the what I think is the new faces of fashion people. I don't really know how to say that, but sit to the end of the video, man, so you can just get my whole thoughts on everything. Now, these content creators are like really cool. Like I love their content and what they create. It's just like it's so amazing, bro, because like you get to really learn fashion um by these people, and you get to learn and pick up new things that you didn't even know. Like for me, I've learned a lot from these creators personally, and like I always keep them as like I always view them at almost like a spectrum. You have like the real super serious content creators who talks about the fashion space and fashion designers and all that stuff, and then you have like the semi ones who are like being truthful and knowledgeable but also being kind of funny at the same time, and you have those who are just kind of being super silly and goofy and like not taking the fashion space super duper serious and being a whole journalist about things like how the other side is, but they're just generally having fun. And the latter side, being the funny side, is the side I more lean to. And it would be like Frugal Aesthetic. I love his content. FHTV, even though he doesn't post as much, I wish he did, but he doesn't. So I just watch his videos whenever he drops them. But I love these two and how they create and talk about fashion and stuff like that, because it makes it a funny thing. And I mean, like, obviously you guys can tell, like, by the way, the type of content that I post, why I would obviously gravitate towards these people more for a video that I would like to post wise. And you can even see the inspiration really off of Frugal Aesthetic from my post to his. And I mean, like, I don't know, I found that stuff cool. I just put my own little spin to it and, do it my own little comedic way. But I always love his content. He's a good creator, bro. He's dope. And FHTV, I really love his stuff. But I really wish that he posts videos a little bit more. And yeah, but on the like semi funnier level would be like Fashion Lover, a Karsten Craning, Fashion Elitist. I love his videos. His videos are so cool because they're more of what I do like, which is more the philosophical side of things. But I don't know. That's just me. I just kind of like a little bit of philosophy in some of the things, but I always find his content really cool to me. So yeah, I hope y'all do check out some of the channels, and to I generally watch them because I like the overall, like, they're still having fun with some of the things, and like someone makes jokes sometimes, but they're still being like serious, dead serious about the stuff they talk about, and they just kind of make it have a little playfulness with it. And Fashion Elitist is more a little bit more on the serious side than Fashion Lover would be, but I still, again, I just kind of like, I take his stuff serious, his content a little bit more serious than Fashion Lovers. As far as in like being jokes and all that stuff like that and what he says, of course I'll take all of them and what they say is serious, but it's just, what I mean by that is like to, I guess, a teacher role perspective. I don't know how to exactly say that, but either way, I love their videos, dope videos, good content creators. And yeah, and the last of the other spectrum of thing are the people who I take way more serious in what they talk about, and I get actual like real deeper information from them. And that would be Fashion Roadman easily. I love his videos. They're really long, really concise. The next one would be Bliss Foster. Bro, his content is so amazing, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I love the way he edits his videos, the way he talks about the things that he talks about in his videos. Like, it's just like really really cool, bro. Like, I think these guys are going to be like the new educators, and along with the other people I'm going to mention as well, because they do such a good job at it. And I feel like what they do compared to other like, say, like big pages or whatever that you see on fashion, about fashion and designers and all that stuff, who let's just keep it real with you. They just pretty much be kissing butt to these designers. Cause if they say one bad thing about them, then the designers won't support them. And obviously, of course, if someone's talking trash about your stuff, it would make sense. But it's different if they're just talking trash versus being a critique. And there's one thing that I love about Fashion Roadman. He is not afraid to critique about something. Which is why I love his type of content, bro. Cause he like really gets into the meat and the meat and potatoes of things, bro. And Bliss Foster, he just makes really good content. Especially, I love his Margella series. In fact, actually, I do want to tell you this. That's actually how I actually discovered about Margella, like the old Margella, Martin Margella, and the whole archival aesthetic was actually through Bliss Foster, and how I got into it. Because I very much love that now. Still do take inspiration from it, and archival more dressing and all that stuff like that, or a 90s aesthetic. But I do mix it in and blend it in with a little bit more of an artistical, and creative nature that I have in me always. And which is why eventually one day I'm going to start my own clothing brand, and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be pretty much like a designer, but I'm not gonna do it in the traditional sense where, or at least this is how I'm planning it out. I don't know. Don't quote me on this right now. I am gonna definitely create a clothing brand, but I'm gonna see how things go. I don't want to leak future plans or anything like that. But even though I just did that, but whatever. You get what I'm saying? Bliss Foster's content is amazing, bro. Like I just love what he talks about. Also, go support his Patreon, and because he really does put in a lot of effort and work to his stuff. Go subscribe to Bliss Foster's Patreon, and keep supporting his content, keep liking his videos, because he just does really good content, bro. But another person that I really love to watch, that gives me real deep information about fashion and I actually learn and get education from, is Rian. Rian, I don't know, I hope I don't butcher your name. Rian Finn. I hope I hope that I did not just butcher her name, and I hope that I did not been a butcher. Yeah, I hope I did not just butcher your name. But yeah, I love her content. And the thing with her and Fashion Roadman is that I kind of have to sometimes, and I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes I kind of have to pause the video and then come back, because it's like the information is like, I feel like it's so much information packed in the video that it's just like, oh my gosh, okay, I kind of am like receiving a little bit too much knowledge, and now I got to kind of come back and just let my brain chill real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and watch and finish the rest. But overall, like, bro, when I tell you those two right there, the amount of information that they give you guys, and with her content specifically, it's sometimes her videos are 30 minutes long, sometimes it's like under like 20 minutes, but even still then, bro, like her 20 minutes would make you feel like you've learned within an hour's worth of content. Like, that's a good thing. That's a genuine good thing, because she knows how to compact a video and information in something small. Like, it's amazing. It's like a gift almost, probably. I don't know. It's daggone near a gift. But bro, I love to watch her videos, and like when I really want to sit down and just like really understand something and be able to learn something new about fashion. And what I'm hoping is that these three creators right here will be the new educators about fashion in general, and teaching and education and all that stuff like that, because bro, they do such a good job with it, and I don't think any of them would ever be biased, especially Fashion Roadman or Bliss Foster. Bliss Foster is more he's more exploratory. He's on the journalist side of things. I don't know about Rianne, as far as, I don't know if she's a journalist or anything like that. She's probably just a person who just really loves fashion, which is dope. And she really just wants to tell people about fashion and designers and discussions about fashion. And that's cool, because I low key, like, for a person like me, bro, I want to learn and get into fashion and be in the knowledge of fashion, and about learning about new things and discovering new things in fashion. And so when you sit down and watch those three people, bro, like, it's like it's a chef kiss. It's a chef kiss because they teach you so much, and it's just overall good content. Now I do want to do some honorable mentions, and that would be the life of Cash K. I watched his videos a really long time for a really long time actually. I think back when he probably had like 10K subscribers, I believe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. But his videos are always enjoyable to watch. And another one would be Quan. I love his videos. I can't remember how I even discovered him. No. I first discovered Quan when he started making the horn hats. That was my first discovery of Quan, actually. And yeah, I guess from there I stopped watching for a little minute, and then I kind of picked back up on him recently. If I want to be honest with you, I started picking back up on him, and like for the last past month, and I've just been kind of watching him, and I've actually found out about new people like Cash V, um, and I feel it was the other dude. It was a bigger dude. I think his name Rob or something like that. Don't quote me on that one. But yeah, I mean they're pretty cool. And also I found out about this dude named SK. I think I don't remember how I found out. I think it was either TikTok or it was YouTube. I believe it was TikTok though. But again, nevertheless, they kind of just be living their life, and it's just like it's kind of just fun to look at them enjoy their life, which is I hope that's not strange when I say that, but I don't know. I just found that stuff pretty cool to me. Another one would be this. Actual, it's a new channel that I've actually discovered. I don't know how, but it got recommended to me. Well, clearly that's how, but it got recommended to me. It's this channel called Commune. Go check the channel out. It's pretty dope. The only reason why I wouldn't put him, the only reason I got him on the more of the honorable mentions is because he doesn't really post as much, so it's kind of like I can't put him on the more educational side of things because he doesn't post as much. Like I think he only has like 4 or 5 videos. And again, like he doesn't post as much, but I really do like his content. I wish he does post more. I hope that he does eventually. But it's life. I'm sure he's probably a really busy guy. But yeah, that's just some person that I really like to watch, or that I watched, that I found out about and I've subscribed to, and I really want to keep seeing videos. Another one would be Keezy TV. If y'all don't know Keezy, I don't know. I don't really know what to say, but cool guy. I actually discovered him. I don't remember how I discovered him exactly. But I remember me watching a video on fashion, and I think I seen his video and I was like, oh shoot, let me go check it out. And yeah. That's really about it as far as that part. But yeah, I don't know. I found his content really cool. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't watched him in a little minute, if I want to be honest. But I still think that he's a really good content creator, and you guys should definitely subscribe to his channel and stuff. Also, one thing I do want to have a little bit of a discussion about, you guys and girls. I want this to happen because I'm starting to, I'm starting to see is, and I think it's for the greater good. I think slowly we are starting to now, as a fashion community, starting to get away from the corporatized, big named, daggone journalists and pages that only talk about the mainstream designers, which, if I want to be honest with you, they not really pumping out nothing good. Fashion is kind of dying a little bit because, or it's dry. Let's not say it's dying. It's drying up because we only talk about the biggest brands, and we only hear about the biggest brands, and we don't ever hear about any new independent designers or anyone up and coming. We don't hear none about that for real. Like, we only hear the mainstream people, and that's it. And it's like, it's cool, I guess, if you're the mainstream person and all, but it's like, I think the spotlight shouldn't be shared only on one particular groups of people. Like, it should be focused on other people. And what I want to happen is that we start to get away from the whole bigger mainstream people and start focusing on indie designers and indie creators. I think what I'm thinking, my theory is that the indie creators that I've mentioned, are going to be kind of the head people in the future of the people who are going to be talking about the new things and discovering new things. And what I do hope from them is that they keep it keep it how they've always done it, and be able to expand and bring new things and all that stuff like that, like every content and artist should do normally. But I hope that they don't follow down the same route as these bigger pages where they only cover the biggest brands and all that stuff like that, and they actually don't give any light or shed any light to any smaller brands or smaller designers or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just like what I want to start seeing is a community that talks about fashion more and actually tell people and get people to understand about fashion and the fashion space and learning about new things about fashion that typically people don't, because a lot of people aren't educated, and me included, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to learn it myself. I still need people to kind of teach me and tell me about this stuff because I don't know where to find it. And quite frankly, if I want to be honest with you, I don't really care too much about finding and researching it myself. I'd rather them do it and I learn and the information from them, than me kind of researching myself. That's just only in this kind of context because it's just like I really don't feel like doing the hassle of that when my videos are meant to, yes, be semi serious, but also I like to be super funny and be comedic and be myself, really. So yeah, I just want what I'm hoping for the future is that we start to build more fashion communities together, and we start to talk and discuss about designers and their collections and talk about their past stuff and what does that do now, and what they've changed up and what do we do like and what we don't like about this designer and creator, and have debates about things that's in the fashion space. Like that type of stuff is really cool to me. So and I guess I don't, maybe other people would find this pretty cool. But I guess with all that being said, this will be generally just the end of the video. This is just me talking and kind of just give my thoughts about the what I think the new faces of the fashion creator, the new faces of fashion would be, as far as creators and content and indie people. And yeah, just hope that y'all really enjoyed the video. I guess with all that further doing, with all that, whatever. I love you, Dark Knights.